Well, hey y'all, I'm back in the kitchen. What I'm going to cook now is a bread pudding. Just a simple, old-fashioned bread pudding. And what I'm going to start with is a loaf of stale bread. I bought this a few days ago because you know you want to have, the staler it is, the better it is. And this is just a loaf of French bread. And I'm just going to cut it up, dice it up. No particular order, just as long as you get it diced up, that's fine. You just want to cut it into cubes. So, you know, about like that. Let me get this chopped up and I'll be right back. So now that I've got it chopped up, you can use any bread, any stale bread you want to use. It's just a simple. I'm going to add two cups of heavy cream, and I'm just going to let that soak there while I finish the rest of the stuff. So I've got 3 slightly beaten eggs. I'm going to add a cup and a half of sugar, a half a stick of butter, 4 tablespoons of softened butter. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons or so of vanilla flavoring and a cup of the golden raisins. You don't have to use the raisins if you don't want to. We just like raisins in ours. And the rest of this other 2 cups of heavy cream. I'm going to get that all mixed together. I've got my oven preheating to 350. I don't know if I told you that or not. Getting this all mixed up. And I'm going to add about a teaspoon of cinnamon, because we like cinnamon in ours. A lot of people don't put cinnamon, but we like cinnamon. Okay. Now we're going to pour this all over our bread. Making sure to get every drop of that deliciousness out of there. We don't want to leave nothing behind. We're going to get it all. And then you just want to mix it up to where it all gets well combined and all your raisins gets distributed. There's so many different ways to make bread pudding. This is just what I call the simplest way to do it. And then I'll make a topping when I get this out of the oven. I'll make a topping to go on top of it. It's what's going to be delicious. Now I'm just going to spray. And yes, I'm using a foil pan because I don't want any cleanup. And now we're just going to add this right into our pan, making sure to scrape down the bowl, get every drop. Just like that. Once we get it in our pan, spread out the way we want it. Just like so. I'm just going to go back over with just a very little sprinkling of cinnamon. And into a 350-degree oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to make the sauce for the top of the bread pudding. And I'm going to use a half a stick of butter, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, a half a cup of packed brown sugar, half a cup of milk. And I'm going to use a teaspoon of vanilla once this starts to boil and I get ready to turn it off. So I'm just going to let this melt and start to thicken. And then I'm going to add my vanilla and get ready to pour it over my bread pudding. So now that it came to a boil, it's been boiling for about 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla and turn it off. Now I'm just waiting to get the bread pudding. Okay, so I ended up cooking this for 1 hour instead of 45 minutes. I let it go for 1 hour, and now I'm going to add some sauce to it. You can just leave this and sauce it as you get a serving, but I actually like to pour mine over, getting close to the edges because you want that to go down in there. This is some kind of delicious bread pudding, I assure you. And I'm just going to save the rest of that sauce for if I need it later for something else. But right now, I know it's hot, and frankly, I don't care. I'm going in for a bite of it. Okay, let's try it. I wish I could let y'all share that through the phone. And I jarred up the rest of this because I'll let it cool and put it in the refrigerator. You can use this caramel sauce for anything. But anyways, I hope if y'all try this, it's super easy. Y'all enjoy it as much as I do. I love y'all. Have a blessed evening.